we have to talk about our draft and some of the guys that we're really looking forward to. So the rookies reported last Tuesday. All the vets came into camp today. We have 7 new guys on this team. The top 4 are really the ones that I think a lot of people are talking about. So I want to ask you guys, which rookie are you most excited for? Matt, I'll throw it to you first.
Zonovan Knight. No, sorry. I think he has a chance to make the roster as a UDFA. But this is such a hard question to answer because there's all of them. But to be honest with you, I think it's Garrett Wilson. And this is the one that I've talked about a lot because it seems like he's almost being forgotten to an extent because Sauce Gardner was taken first, 4th overall. And number one, it was surprised because a lot of people thought they were going with an edge at pick number 4. So some people were surprised by that. But, he was the big name, didn't allow a touchdown in college. And then the trade up for Jermaine Johnson gets so much love. And then Breece Hall gets a ton of love too because he's probably the one who has the most immediate impact right away on this team. But Garrett Wilson, man, I think he can do something special at the wide receiver position. Now, I don't know if it's going to be a Jamar Chase-like rookie season, but I think he's someone who can be, like similar production-wise to what Elijah Moore was last year, but over a full 17-game season, and then really make that run and become a wide receiver 1 in this league. But I think he's going to add something to the offense that they really didn't have last year, which I'm super excited to watch that.
Green Bean, what about you? If there was one rookie that we've brought in, which one are you most excited for?
Number one, I agree with what Matt said. I think Garrett Wilson has kind of fallen into this weird little pocket where he's got these really there's a lot of hoopla around the bookends around him in the first round. I'm going to be real interested to see what he does. But I have to agree with Chris Bradigan in the chat. I think I just might be the most excited about Breece Hall. It's been a long time since we went out there and got the young stud, the running back in the draft. It's been the last time that we did that was, sad to say, was really Blair Thomas. Yes, we took Lamont Jordan in the 2nd round. We've taken a couple guys that were okay. This is the running back in the draft. And yes, there's been a devaluation of the position over the years, so we don't see as many first-round backs. 10, 15 years ago, this guy's a top 10 pick because of the value of running backs in the NFL. He's clearly the best back in the draft, at least as a prospect, right? Clearly the highest, the strongest prospect. And what he's going to be able to do alongside of another running back that I just love. I love Michael Carter. I couldn't love that guy more than I do as like just a guy on our team, his talent, his personality, everything about him. I just love him to death. Having those two guys together, but adding Breece Hall, dude, there's even lots of talk about, when compared to the last 2 or 3 years of running backs in the 1st or 2nd round, he's either the top or maybe behind a Najee or somebody like that. Like he's way up there, and it's going to be great. Yes, the offense is more geared toward the pass, but we still need a damn running back. Look at the Colts, look at Taylor, and look what they were able to do. This is our opportunity to do that, and I think, oh man, it's about time, and I couldn't be more excited. That's my guy, I think, Breece Hall.
Yeah, I think when I'm looking at this whole rookie class, I'm kind of echoing a lot of what you guys are saying here. And Garrett Wilson definitely feels like the one that's sort of fallen victim of like the other exciting picks. Like this guy is equally as exciting as all the other players that we took, but Sauce was the talk of the draft at the top because we did not take the edge rusher. And then we trade up for Jermaine Johnson at the tail end of the first. So that weird middle child kind of syndrome almost. And then Breece Hall, we almost came back into the first to go get him. And he's, like you guys have said, probably going to be the most impactful player in their rookie campaign. I do think he's going to win Offensive Rookie of the Year this year. And while I'm excited for all these guys, Sauce Gardner is the one I'm really looking forward to because I finally got a jersey. I got the custom Sauce jersey. I didn't even go with the Gardner. I actually got Becca the Gardner jersey. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this. He reminds me of as much as I loved Revis, I think there was a part of me that really liked Antonio Cromartie a little bit more. And it's weird. I don't know why, but it's like the ability to get the interceptions, the long, lanky guy. He was so fast. And a lot of that had to do with guys not getting, us not throwing or them not throwing at Darrelle Revis. But I think Sauce Gardner this year is in a position where he may not necessarily go up against the number one wide receiver on the opposing team. He may wind up going against the number two because DJ Reed last year was a top 10 corner. So I think you let him get his feet wet, and I think he's going to wind up, I don't know, if we said the over-under was 3.5 interceptions in a 17-game season, assuming he stays healthy, Matt, you think there's, what do you think, 3.5 interceptions for Sauce Gardner this year?
I think I'd take the over. I think I would, if I was guessing, I would pick 4. I think he gets 4 interceptions. But it's been so long since the Jets have had a corner who could like consistently take away the football like that. And, a lot of people point to Revis and how great he was, and he was phenomenal, but people stopped throwing at him. So it's not like he was coming away with 5+ interceptions a season. So I think that'd be awesome if he hits more than 3.5. And I think he has a good shot to.
Green Bean, what about you? You think Sauce gets to 3.5 interceptions? Over, under?
I'm going to go with the over. Why not? 17 games. He's got a nose for the ball. I think that they're definitely going to test him. He's a rookie. I know he didn't give up any touchdowns in college, but that these NFL teams aren't spooked by what somebody did in college. They're going to try to exploit his youth, his naivete, his inexperience. They're going to try to go for it. I would love nothing more, man, for him to open it up week 1 while I'm sitting right next to you guys. Sauce Gardner gets his first pick and skiddly ding dangs all the way down to the end zone for us. Wouldn't that be great? I'm going with the over. How could you possibly say under right now? No, I can't do it.
I love it. And you know what about week 1?
Can't wait.
Ooh, there it is.
First drop. That thing's fun. Oh, yeah, guys. I'm really, really excited for week 1. We're going to be in the hangar with Sack Exchange, Buffalo Jet fan. Let's talk Jets. Tyson's going to be there. It's going to be a whole good time across the board.